Hello, this is Jukka from optioninvestors.club and you are watching the first ever publicly available video review of our project Small Account Growth. This is the performance review for week 47 of year 2020, so the third week of November. So if you would like to know what kind of positions we used to grow this account by a bit over 20% during this week, keep watching. So what we're going to go through on this video is simply weekly and total results, the new positions that were opened during this week, the positions that were closed during this week, and also the current portfolio holdings. Short and sweet. This video does not discuss the reasoning behind why we opened those positions. This is simply a review. First to the results. Here's the week that we're talking about, so from November 16th to November 20th. This was the second best week ever for the portfolio. I finally got rid of a long-time loser. I should have done that way earlier, but I was stupid and I kept holding. You'll see that soon. I closed a few wins too, and long-term positions are doing great at this point, which is fantastic. In euro numbers, the results were from 4,019 to 4,832 euros, which is 20.23% growth for the full portfolio. The total time for this portfolio, you see that it's a bit over 6 weeks old portfolio at this point, so the challenge is quite new. Okay, the dates are mixed here, the 8th of October to 20th of November, but I hope you survive this. Anyway, on the short-term trades we've had up to now 80% success rate. Most of the long-term trades are on green. I believe there was one on red at this point, maybe two. The total portfolio growth is a bit over 45%. S&P 500 grew a bit over 3% during the same time, so I'm very, very happy with these results, of course. Here's a graphic about the performance. On orange, we've got my portfolio, or our portfolio, this model portfolio here, and the S&P 500 is the very boring blue line down below. October was not a party, like you may remember. It wasn't a party for the S&P 500, and of course, since I use options, the leverage means that it wasn't a party for us either. But November has been spectacularly good. Rock and roll, like I wrote in here. The new positions on week 47 were a short-term Tesla butterfly. You see the wings and the body there. The idea that was that Tesla simply keeps running. It did not. Now, as I'm recording this video, of course, I know that Tesla did keep running. It was just my dates on this butterfly that kind of made this fail. Midterm XLB, so the basic materials sector. Technical analysis based trade. I went long 75 calls out to January 21. It's a great technical setup with over 70% historical hit probability, so I will just keep taking this trade whenever it's triggered, like you've maybe seen already if you're a subscriber. For the long-term portfolio side, I opened GM calls, General Motors, long 47 strike, January 2022 calls. The reasoning, well, I think I mentioned that there's not going to be reasoning, but there actually is a little bit. There's a very interesting EV initiative. The whole EV narrative is rather strong at the moment. There's a lot of good press, a lot of good price momentum. In addition, very solid growth and rather low valuation for GM, so there's a lot I liked in this. And by the way, if at any point during this video you feel like you like this video and you would actually like to learn more about each of these trades and the future trades and all that good stuff, give a thumbs up, like, follow and subscribe. The trades that were closed on week 47, here's a small win on low. If you check the price action, it was horrible, and the long-term loser that I closed was the longer term low calls, 95% loss. I kept holding like an idiot, and I think this was like a total 800 euros loss, really, really big. But if you put that in perspective with the account, and if you imagine that in the future we would maybe be less stupid in the portfolio loser management side, I would almost be at 5,000 plus already if I had just got this, let's say, at minus 50%. Well, that's done. I didn't do it very well. I'll improve for the future. The XHB calls that we opened, I believe, previous week reached their profit target, plus 50% out. Very nice. And the Tesla, same week, call butterfly, it didn't fly. The current open positions are here: Pinterest, Ford, Mattel, ATSG, I don't remember what this is called, some air transport thing. Here is Turtle Beach, I believe, and GM, General Motors. GM is new, other ones I've had to open for a longer time. Midterm, I've got more Pinterest, a calendar call set up here, and the new XLB trade. So that was it. The first video review. Was this helpful? Was this useful? Was it nicer than reading text and watching pictures? This question, by the way, is mostly to the people who are subscribers, because this is the first time ever I make this public in any way. If you would like something else or something in addition on these videos to make them more useful or more helpful, you could leave a comment for feedback or use the support email if you're a customer. This was Jukka from optioninvestors.club. Thanks for watching and see you around.